opportunities than ever before when it comes to creating and starting one's own business. I'm sure many of you are tired of your 9-to-5 jobs, and you don't have to be. Even better, I'm sure majority of you would enjoy working your own schedule, being your own boss, and profiting from this. Me and my boyfriend have recently come to the realization that we have many skills that we could use towards creating our own business. And we are young, so we have plenty of time to improve these skills. Of course, this requires me to know exactly what it takes in order to do this. Today, I'm going to share what I have learned so far. The first step is conducting marketing research. According to U.S. Small Business Association, conducting your research will tell you if your idea has a chance of being a profitable business. The first step in this is understanding your consumer base. In order to understand your consumer base, you have to ask yourself questions such as, is there enough demand for my product? How many people will be interested in my product? What is my income range? How far will my company travel? How many other similar options are there, and what will my consumer base pay for these options? There are many ways to do your research, and these all include questionnaires, surveys, focus groups, and asking your consumer base directly. By asking your consumer base directly, you can understand how you can improve your consumer's experience. The next step is researching competitive businesses. By researching competitive businesses, you can establish an advantage over other businesses. This is simply understanding what will make your company different from others. Once your consumer base is understood, you then need to write your business plan. There is no one-size-fits-all to writing a business plan. The main objective is to make sure your proposal meets your requirements. The majority of business strategies include traditional and lean startup plans. The traditional plan is the most used because it's more structured and has more detail. Of course, this requires more work up front, but it makes your job easier in the long run. The second, lean startup is not as popular but has a similar structure. This requires only the most important aspects of your business and takes less time to create. This step is important because it helps you have a clear description of your company, target audience, marketing and management plans, location, and your financial management. According to Business News Daily, this step is important because it helps you establish where your company is going, how to overcome difficulties later on, and what you need to do in order to sustain your company. The next step is to choose your business structure and your business name. Your business registration, tax liabilities, and personal liabilities are all influenced by the legal framework that you choose for your company, while your business name reflects your brand. These steps are important, but they require a lot of factors. For example, when you choose a specific business structure and you want to change it later on, this could be affected by your previous decision. It is a good idea to seek help from company counselors, lawyers, and accountants when making this decision because they are very well educated on these topics. The 4 different business structures that you can choose from is the sole proprietor, the partnership, liability company, and a corporation. The next step is where things get serious because you must register your business, get your tax IDs, and apply for business licenses and permits. The type of registration depends on the structure that you chose in the previous step and the location of your business. Getting your state and federal tax IDs is just as important as your social security number. The procedure for your state tax IDs is the same as your federal IDs, but it depends depending on the state that you live in. The majority of small businesses need both a state and a federal license and permit, but once again, this varies depending on your company's operation, region, and your government regulations. The final step in creating a business is creating a business bank account. By creating a small checking account for your business, it will assist you in dealing with legal, tax, and any other day-to-day concerns. This step is easy if you've followed the previous steps because you will need required paperwork and registration in order to do so. When looking for a bank account, it's important to look for low fees and good benefits. By creating a bank account, it will keep your company compliant and safe, and it'll allow advantages for your clients as well as your employees. As explained, there are a lot of tedious steps when it comes to creating one's business. Aside from research and planning, there are a lot of legal steps that you have to take in order to make sure this is done appropriately. Although I have the main idea when it comes to creating a business, there's still a lot of action to take in order to make this possible. I encourage all of you to do your own research, involve yourself in this potentially life-changing experience, and hopefully start your own business one day.